What's guys, the Red Cloak here, and today I'll be reviewing chapter 311 of My Hero Academia. This chapter didn't give us a lot of action, but it gave us a lot of dialogue concerning All For One and his plans with Shigaraki. But before we get into this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell notification to always stay notified whenever I upload. It really helps me a lot and pushes my video to the YouTube's algorithm. Now, without further ado, let's get into chapter 311 titled They Are Here. Now, to sum it up pretty briefly what happened in 310, well, Deku has finally gotten the trust of the third and second user of One For All. And now we don't know what their quirk is, but we do know that they're ready to go full throttle into this whole thing. The chapter begins with Endeavor fighting low-life criminals, and they're just using support items, which is a nail gun. Endeavor sees this, and he uses a new move called Flame Ignited Arrow, which again, that's pretty dope. I cannot wait to see this animated, but it's going to take a long time. But I do want to see it animated, because I do think him having this new move is kind of dope. When Endeavor beats the criminals say it's all your fault, because everything that's happening is technically your fault. Endeavor says that is why I'm on the streets, and he gives up the criminals to the police. And Best Jeanist just knows that these criminals, low-life criminals, have nothing to do with Shigaraki and All For One in the league. Endeavor and Best Jeanist are basically about to leave until they see a crowd of protesters, and somebody throws a cigarette at my boy Endeavor, which Endeavor looks and sees the protesters, and they say, "Get out of here, you bringers of misfortune." But I want to say again, what did Best Jeanist do? He literally just doing his job. I can understand why he could be mad at Hawks and Endeavor, but no, seriously, what did Best Jeanist do? If you guys didn't know, I am a fan of Best Jeanist, and I don't think he did anything wrong for people to throw cigarettes at him. I actually thought after the war, people would actually praise him for doing kind of most of the work and actually helping out in this war and being alive. I think more people would be happy, but after this whole thing, I don't think anyone's happy to see him. Because this man lost a organ in his body, and he came back doing the work that he does. I want people to put respect on my boy Best Jeanist's name. A lot of criticism and hateful words fall their way, mostly Endeavor, and Endeavor just looks back somberly because he knows that he has to fix this and put justice in their hearts. And Hawks decides to just tell them, yo, let's go. And they just start throwing stuff and says that you guys are fakes, get out of here, get out of our faces. In the car ride, it looks like Edshot is working with them as well. And I gotta say, Edshot's fight with Rudestro, I want to see that animated because we didn't get to see it. I want to see the full front of that battle. But it looks like he's still doing investigation on the Liberation Front. And Hawks suggests that we should probably separate themselves with, Deku, because they don't want to put more stress, and the media might find out that they're working with Deku, and he's going to be under fire as well. Best Jeanist then says that if he was All For One, he would go for the offensive and try to take One For All from Deku. Endeavor then points out, it's like Deku said, All For One's main priority is trying to take over all the Shigaraki's body, so One For All from Deku can just completely wait. After the body with All Might vs All For One, it looks like his body can always be sustained with the tubes and some of the technology from Tara's prison, because it looks like All Might almost killed this man. So apparently he can only take so much, so that's why he's probing Shigaraki's body and wants Shigaraki's body to be perfect so he can take it for the taking. And in prison, Dr. Ujiko told the heroes that Shigaraki's body is incomplete, but Hawks then sums it up: once his body's complete, next plan of action is to get One For All from Deku. Hawks then says there's a part that's bugging him. It's where, how is Shigaraki going to get One For All? That Deku and All Might said that you must have a strong will and a strong feeling to get the power. But Shigaraki's going to get stronger, so could he possibly overcome the will of the 8 users of One For All? And Hawks then says All For One's been chasing his brother for centuries, and in order for him to have a successor, he must have somebody who has a lot of hatred, which is Shigaraki. We already know how he grew up. We already know the hatred that he has for the hero. Hawks then says anyhow, even if these guys don't have any connections to All For One and Shigaraki, they still use this as an advantage for their whole plan on All For One and Shigaraki. We finally get a scene with All Might and Izuku Midori. They're driving, and All Might gets a flashback with Sir Night-Eye saying that he hasn't been getting too much sleep. And All Might just says Sir Night-Eye, and he just knows in shock that the GPS signal they had is now vanished. And a grenade is right in front of the window, like somebody tosses it near the window that All Might is in, and Deku's able to react. I don't know about All Might, so he is possibly injured or dead. This would be a shocking way to go for All Might, for being real. And they got past Deku's danger sense. This is completely insane, and all of that, they messed up All Might's Batmobile. Like, I'm pretty sure he spent a lot of money on that, but he possibly can probably get another one because, again, he's All Might. The person talking then says, "Green hair boy, we're taking you with us." And Deku then puts 2 and 2 together that this is not a coincidence. This villain must be connected to the jailbreak, which again, they are. And surprise, surprise, it is Overhaul. Overhaul's not doing anything. He is just there, still in his prison outfit. He doesn't have a change of costumes or change of clothes, but his arms are just waving. Again, he doesn't have any arms. And the person that is with him is that assassin lady, well, villain lady, that broke him out in the Tartarus prison chapter. And she says, "Follow my orders and you'll still have your limbs attached." And I gotta say, Horikoshi made a fine specimen, no, a fine drawing of this female. Deku then again puts 2 and 2 together, says this assassin was sent by All for One. And again, I have a theory that Overhaul's not going to work with this guy while working with All for One, because again, he's just trying to save his father, and it looks like he's not even participating in this type of ambush on Deku. It looks like he's just flailing his arms there. Well, he used to have arms. Well, he's just there looking at the scene, and I think that the villain lady, the assassin lady, we don't even know where her quirk is, but I'm going to assume that it's robotics, and because what's coming out of her elbow is like some type of missile. So I think that maybe Overhaul is not going to participate in this fight, and maybe he has a different objective. Maybe he's going to ask Deku for help and try to fix his father, because Overhaul looks broken at this point. I don't think he's going to attempt to fight Deku because he knows what's going to come to him. But sadly, we won't know until next chapter. We don't know if Overhaul is going to participate, which I doubt. But this is actually the end of the chapter. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It gave us a lot of speculation. And not only that, Horikoshi had made a fine drawing of a female, which is this assassin lady. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It has been me, the Red Cloak. I'm gonna head up out of here, guys. Peace out. Tell me what you guys thought about this chapter down below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really did myself. And I'm out, guys. Peace. And have a great rest of the day. And I'm out. Peace.